Okay, good morning, students. Once again, we are going to continue with the next one topic as we have left in the previous class. Is it clear? So, in writing the report, the next one topic we are going to discuss under this heading, that is you have to maintain a consistency in the time viewpoint. Is it clear? So, whenever you are presenting any information, so you have to present that information in the right place in the right time. Is it clear? So, you have to place that right information in a right place. It is a major problem in keeping the order in a report. While preparing that the report, you already have prepared, the outline will be there. You have defined already the number of subdivisions, second level, third level, everything you have done. But you have to choose that where that a particular information should be present. Is it clear? Under which section you want to provide this information to the reader. Is it clear? So that is presenting the information in a right place in a right time. You have two choices of placing this, that is based on the time viewpoint. So this time viewpoint is that one is the past and then is the present. Is it clear? These are the two time viewpoints are there. One is the past, another one is the present. The important thing is to be the consistent, that is to select one time, one viewpoint and stay with it. Is it clear? While writing your particular report, if you want to maintain a consistency with respect to the time viewpoint, you select only one viewpoint and stay with it. Is it clear? So here is an that past time viewpoint. So in the past time viewpoint, so while reading, is it clear? Whenever you are going to writing that a particular reports, so at what type of the information you have to write it in this particular viewpoint. Is it clear? So that is views, the research and the findings as past. Whatever the views you are having about the previous research, the past research, and whatever the findings are there of the past, okay, and prevailing concepts and already some of the proven conclusions are there. Is it clear? Some of the things that things which you wanted to represent, that is use the research and findings as the past. Is it clear? So if you are writing this information in that, at that time you should be in the past time viewpoint. And when you are writing the current information, okay, at that time you should be in the present time viewpoint. That is the presence as current, all information that can be assumed to be correct at the time of writing. Is it clear? So what you are going to do here in the present time viewpoint, so you are going to present as current all information. Is it clear? Right now whatever current information is there, so that can be assumed to be correct at the time of writing. So whatever correct, all the information you are having, so you have assumed all it is correct at that time of writing. In all that information, whenever you want to put it into that particular report, so that is some of the experiments you have done, some proven conclusions are there. So that information, if you wanted to write it, you have to be write it in the viewpoint. What viewpoint? Present time viewpoint. Is it clear? So here some of the examples here they have given here. Is it clear? So you just refer to this. In referring to an old survey, whenever you are referring to an old survey, how you have to write? You would write like this. Whenever you are referring to an old survey, you would write it. This is the past one. So in 2003, only 12% held this opinion. Is it clear? So you are referring to an one old of the survey, you have to write it into that a particular statement in your report. So your viewpoint should be past. Is it clear? In 2003, only 10% held this opinion. Now, and in the and whenever you are going to refer this in the future, okay, and in making a future reference, whenever you want to make this in the future reference, is it clear how you have to write this one? So in this trend continues, if this trend continues, 30% will hold this opinion by 2019. 30% will hold this opinion by 2019. So this is when you are going to be writing, that is the sentence that is in making a future reference. Is it clear? In this way you have to write your particular the statements from the past time viewpoint and from the present time viewpoint. The next one is that need for the transition. Is it clear? What do you mean by the transition? A transition is nothing but bridging across that particular reports. Is it clear? The transitions are nothing but these are the words or the sentences that shows the relationships of the succeeding parts. Is it clear? You are going to be say that I have explained this in the first chapter. Now I am going to be explain this in the third level. Is it clear? So you have to show the relationship. You have to bind a bridge. Is it clear? Across the words or the sentences that is going to show the relationship of the succeeding parts. Is it clear? So a well written report reads as one continuous story. So whenever you are going to write the report, how it should be? It should look like one continuous story. The parts connect smoothly, each and every part, that you have to smoothly move from one part to the another part. Much of this smoothness is the result of good logical organization of your report. It should not be that the person is reading the information in the first and you are instructing him to for refer this, go to the third section, for refer this you go to this particular section. Is it clear? So it is not the smoothness of your particular report. Is it clear? It is not in a particular order, it is not in a continuous. Is it clear? So if you want to say that all the parts of your report should connect smoothly. Is it clear? So this is the result of a good and a logical organization of your report. But more than logical order is needed in the some of the reports also. Is it clear? So now you are going to see that the transitions here. The transition should be used where there is a need to connect the parts of the report. So some different parts of the report where you are going to connect it. Is it clear? So here it is that is the transition should be used where there is a need to connect the parts of the report. So you should not use the transitions mechanically, you should use them only when they are needed. Is it clear? So they should be natural. So the transitions, so whenever you are representing, it should be natural. So here is one example they have given: avoid the mechanical transitions. Is it clear? So example of mechanical transition they are given: the last section discussed the topic X, in the next section Y will be analyzed. You should not write the statements like, you should not write the transitions like this. It is not a proper way of connecting your topics in the report, saying that last section discussed topic X, in the next section Y will be analyzed. Okay, so to write the transitions, okay, two types of transitions are there. One is a sentence transition, another one is the transitional words. Is it clear? So these are the two different the transitions are there for connecting the larger parts. So transition sentences may be used if it is a larger part. So you have to use this particular the sentence, the transition. So here is the one example. Directly I'll go to this example. Okay, section B is going to be concluded. Okay, section B concluded. So thus you are going to write that the data show only the negligible differences in the cost for oil consumption. Okay, so this is the subject of this particular section B. So you have concluded that section B. What is the subject of that? That is the data which is showing only the negligible differences in the cost for oil consumptions for 3 models of the cars. This is the main subject of this particular section B, that is the cost of oil consumptions for 3 model of the cars. Now the next section here it is you are writing the section C. Even though the cost of the gasoline, okay, this is the gasoline part is going to be explained in the section A. So that's why here they have given the link. Even though the cost of a gasoline, is it clear? So the gasoline, so in this bracket you have written this is the statement which is relating to the topic or the subject which are already discussed in the section A. And oil is the subject which are already discussed it in the section B. Above I have written that. Is it clear? So that is, even though the cost of gasoline, this is the subject discussed in the section A, oil, it is the subject of section B, are the more consistent factors of the operational expenses. Okay, so the picture is not complete until the cost of repairs and maintenance are considered. See here in the section C you have represented the cost of repairs and maintenance. This is the subject of the section C. So in this way, this is the one paragraph you have written where you have given the link to the section A as well as you have given the link to the section B, and then you have continued with the section C. Is it clear? So this is the transition, what we call it as a sentence transition. Sometime you have to go for the words also, that is what we call it as a transitional words. So these transitional words shows between the lesser parts. Is it clear? So this is the example here which you have been covered. So next one is, this is the transitional words. Is it clear? So here it is that if the writing is to flow smoothly, so what you have to do, you will need to connect the clauses to clauses, or clause to sentence, sentences to sentences, and a paragraph to paragraph. Is it clear? So this is the relationship we have to build it in our report. So this is on a particular one division, that is a one that particular level, either it may be the first layer, second layer, or third layer, where you are going to writing these particular sentences. So how you have to write the sentences, that should be the connection between one clause to the another, and previous sentence should be connected to the next sentence. Previous paragraph what you have written should be connecting to the next paragraph what you are going to write. This is what you are going to be called it as a transitional word. It should not be that above sentence is saying different and the next sentence you are going to be writing is a different. Is it clear? If you refer these particular notes, the notes is going to be related to that continuous. So here there is a relationship that sentence to sentence. So what is the previous sentence is saying, what the next sentence, there is a relationship will be there, and there is a paragraph to paragraph, what the previous paragraph has said in that book and what the next paragraph is going to say, there is a relationship between one paragraph to the next paragraph. Is it clear? So the numerous transition words are going to be available. So here is some of the list which they have been shown, the example they have given. So the relationship, what if the relationships which you have to find while writing this particular information. One is a listing or enumeration of a subject. At that time, what are the examples you are going to use? So the examples you have to use in your sentence, in addition to. Is it clear? First, second, and so on. Besides, moreover. So when you are listing or enumeration of the subject, when the relationship is of type contrast. Is it clear? So what type of the words you have used? On the contrary, in spite of this, in spite of that, you are going to use. This is relating to the contract. On the other hand, in contrast, however. Is it clear? When the relationship is contract, when the relationship is a likeliness, in a like manner, likewise, similarly. So the words you have to use to represent those particular sentences. Next one is the cause result. Thus, you can use because of, therefore, consequently, for this reason I have done this. So this is what type of relation it is showing? Cause result. Is it clear? So this is all related to the transition. The last one is there, explanation or a elaboration. Is it clear? So this explanation or elaboration, at that time you have to explain how, using the example. For example, to illustrate, for instance, also to. Okay, so these are all the things are there which you have to use. That is for the explanation or elaboration. Next one is that whenever you are writing the report, this is the last one thing, the very important, you have to maintain the interest. Okay, report writing is an art. Is it clear? So no one is going to teach you. That is art, how you control the consciousness of your reader, how you are going to create interest in your material. Is it clear? So interest in the content is not enough to ensure the communication. The writing itself must should be also in an interesting way. You have to write in such a way that everyone should be interested to read that particular content, attract to that particular report. Is it clear? You have seen some of the very interested books. While reading that book, automatically interest will be created. That author has created interest in such a way that, so your mind is so conscious to read what is the next, what is going to be happen in the next. Is it clear? So in the olden days, in the sudhas and in the some of that particular the publications where they are going to give the dharavais and all, so where they are going to create a curiosity to the reader that what is the next chapter. So I think that you have there is a one of the book, there is a where lot of curiosity will be there for the pupil to read at. I am not remembering that. That is the English book will be Harry Potter. Harry Potter. I think that you have heard about Harry Potter. So, while the people are very much the interested and curious to read about that the Harry Potter, the content what is present in that, even they are eagerly waiting for what is the next book, when they are going to releasing the next one. Is it clear? So this is you have to maintain the interest. To develop this ability, you need to avoid the rubber stamp jargon so often used in the business, and instead work to make your words build concrete pictures. Interesting writing is a result of a careful words, choice, rhythm, and you should have a concreteness in a fact. All the good writing techniques. Is it clear? So you have to use the careful words, or choose the words very carefully. Rhythm should be present, and the concreteness should be present, and the fact of the information what you are going to present in. These are all the good writing techniques, but the efforts to make a writing interesting can be overdone. The writing style should never draw on the attention away from the information. Is it clear? So this is the last sentence what they wanted to say, that your writing style should not never draw attention away from the information. Is it clear? So you should not divert the mind from the information what you wanted to provide. So this completes the chapter. Okay, so thank you very much for. So please go through these particular the video classes, listen it. If you are having any doubts, okay, so you can contact using the Google class. Thank you very much.